Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes, and we all like a good civil war, don't we? Shona Robinson has announced over £500 million in cuts going across all departments in Scotland. And the departments aren't happy. And one of them in particular, Fiona Hislop, she's really not happy. She's the Transport Minister. She's written a very sharp letter, by all accounts, to Shona Robinson, bemoaning the fact that cuts are coming and saying that her department cannot afford any more cuts. And they are really at loggerheads over this. They really don't want to give up any more. They're saying without the money they've currently got, it's pointless and they're unachievable to do anything. But Shona, of course, has got to make more cuts because, keeping Angus Robertson flying is expensive. The flights themselves ain't too bad. It's all that caviar and champagne really mounts up, doesn't it? Especially on the hips, Angus? Now, it's going to be a massive backlash against these cuts, not just from the departments, but from other MSPs and, of course, from the people who are going to see these cuts on the streets, in the hospitals, and in the schools. And the transport budget, according to Fiona Hislop, has already been cut beyond the bone. They've actually amputated legs from under her. And that is why she is saying no more can go. Now, of course, transport in Scotland is appalling. The roads are untraveilable. You've got all the A9, the A96 dualling that needs to be done. There's all the other things. A good transport infrastructure is essential for a successful country. Without it, a country cannot function. Unfortunately for the SNP, they're led by idiots who think that independence is the only thing that matters. And so all key spending, all major projects have been cut or put on hold, and put on hold indefinitely, which is their way of saying cancelled. Now, Robinson has been telling her colleagues that she doesn't know what to do, she's out of her depth, and that she really isn't very good at her job. She didn't use those words, of course, but what she said is that difficult decisions have to be made. Well, she's not capable of making them, of course. She's not bright enough to make them. Her spin doctors, her policy wonks, they will make the decisions. And then she'll stand there like, I'd read that thing like that, because she's not bright. 86 IQ. Don't call her thick for nothing. She doesn't understand the damage she's doing, but the people of Scotland do, because they've got eyes and they see it. They have to live there. And it's a country that could do so much better if it wasn't having so much of its resources wanked away on the unachievable dream of independence. Hundreds of millions wasted every year on independence. Money that could be allocated in a far better way. And if you remove all the pet projects and all the shitty little things that all these ministers want to do and just concentrate on core delivery services, things would be better. I've always maintained, if on day one the SNP went in and made Scotland better, didn't push independence at all, made Scotland better, got the roads right, got the schools right, got the health service right, did all these wonderful things and said, look, this is what we've done with the resources we've got. Imagine how much better we could be if we were independent. They'd probably have won the 2014 independence. But what they did was, let's run it down and blame Westminster. Let's run it down and blame this. Let's run it down and blame the English. Make it really shit, and so people see it's a shit, and then we can say, we'll make it better. It was the SNP who broke it. And, of course, now they're having to pay the price. And people like Fiona Hislop is really concerned. She doesn't have the transport budget. How on earth is she going to get those lorry load of Gregs to deliver to her house every day? The lorry driver will go, I can't drive down there, love, And she hasn't got the money to fix the road. And that's a problem. But they want to take millions from the transport budget. They want to take millions from everything. And it's said that she's already announced this. She already said it's going to be difficult and there's going to be lots of cuts. She's also said the one area where there won't be cuts will be independence. Because, of course, even SNP voters must see that independence isn't going to happen anytime soon. And rather than wanking money away on it, be better off making sure your kids had decent schools to go to, making sure Granny went into hospital and didn't die. Surely that's got to be better than feeding that fat bastard champagne and caviar at 30,000 feet. But it's your call. Thanks a lot. Bye.